Welcome to another episode of Exploring the East Kootenays. In this video, I'm going to showcase my beautiful city, nestled at the doorstep of the majestic Rocky Mountains, Cranbrook, BC. I'll start with some quick views around town, including a look at some of our finest historical buildings. Then we'll speed off for an adrenaline rush up in the mountains and some fresh powder. And finally, I'm going to go inside and see what's going on in the old Armond Theater. Today we're going to be exploring my hometown of Cranbrook. I was up early this morning, got myself a haircut. If you're in town and need a good haircut, call Heather at one of my favorite salons, Cocoa Beach. Ask her about all the many services they offer, pedicures, manicures, tanning. Tell her Floyd sent you. When I woke up this morning, it was about minus 16 degrees Celsius. It's midday, the sun is shining, it's absolutely gorgeous out. It's about minus 12 now, so we're gonna go do some exploring. Shall we? Let's go. You will see Elizabeth Lake, a diverse aquatic ecosystem where you can see migratory game birds as well as a variety of wildlife all year round. A great place for a morning walk to enjoy the scenery, take some photos, right here on the edge of town. So now let's head downtown and see what's going on there. I also wanted to share some views from the St. Eugene Resort along the banks of the St. Mary's River, home to our brothers and sisters, the Kootenay First Nations. And now we're going to load up the sleds and go for a rip. Time to get a little gas and go have some fun in the snow. Ready, bud?
Awesome.
We had a gorgeous day for sledding. Sunshine, fresh, untouched powder to play in, and great friends too. Thanks Shane, Will, and Rod for an awesome day. Sledding is great exercise too, constantly fighting to keep from getting stuck deep in the snow, so we needed to take several rest breaks to regain some energy. All in all, any activity outdoors with good friends is a great way to spend a day here in the East Kootenays.
How much longer do you think you're going to take?
We need 6 more minutes
Perfect.
per side.
Thanks again, guys, for the awesome day playing around in the mountains. Now I'm back on the trail to head home before I go see one of the new owners of the Armond Theater, Floyd, and I'm going to find out what's going on inside this old historical building.
So I'm here today talking with one of Cranbrook's very own, Floyd. Ferdy has got a really cool project that he wants to share with us. First of all, thanks for joining us today, Ferdy.
Well, thank you for having me. Welcome to the Armond Theater.
Good. So this Armond Theater is a classic historical building of Cranbrook, and Ferdy has some great plans. Just why don't you tell us about this project you got going?
My partners, who are Spencer Kerr and Casey Wright, the owners of Casey's Flashings and Roofing here in Cranbrook, partnered up with me in December of 2019 to purchase the Armond Theater and refurbish it as a mid-sized performing arts facility, which fits a needed gap here in the bustling Key City of Cranbrook. It'll become the little sister venue to the Key City Theater and the big brother venue to the studio stage door.
Awesome. Now this is a historical building, and I have lots of memories coming here as a kid here. Tell me about the history of this building. When was this building built?
Armand Blaine built the Armond Theater in 1952. It currently sits at number 15, 10th Avenue South, on the location of what were used to stand the Cranbrook Auditorium, which was built during the World War I era and stood until 1949,
right.
when Armand's family bought the property.
Very cool. So during this renovation, being in an old building like this, I imagine you've come up with a bunch of obstacles. Why don't you tell us about the process of this renovation?
Well, the Armen Theater was shut down back in 2000 when Landmark Cinemas opened up the Columbia Theater Cineplex in the Tamarack Mall. And so it's been empty and deserted for the last 20 years. So we've had to do, much like with refurbishing and repurposing any old building of its type, we've had to do a comprehensive hazmat abatement to decontaminate the building from any old, like asbestos or urea formaldehyde or lead paint or whatever no-nos are on the safety list. There's several bits of structural upgrade that we have to address, and then we've had to restore power and utilities to the building, and then once we get over all of that, then we can actually get into the renovation phase of the project.
So yeah, the building looks great. Yeah, it looks like you've done a lot of work so far. So what can we expect in terms of the renovation here? What are we going to see when it's all done?
Well, we'd like to echo the original Art Deco theme, which the Armond Theater originally had back in the early 50s when it first opened up as an active cinema. It's not going to be an exact copy of it. I mean, it'll have its own character, mind you, but we want to make the Armond Theater look like it's been here a lot longer than 2021.
Oh, I know, and I know the people of Cranbrook are going to be excited to come back here and check this place out again. When it does open again for the facility, you said you're going to be holding some performing arts venues, possibly some live theater, some live music, dances, a multi-use facility, essentially. That's what you're trying to put together?
Yes, of course. Again, you can't get away from some duplication of services as far as the type of events that Cranbrook citizens already experience with the Key City Theater or with the studio stage door. The only difference is, again, like I say, if you think about the Russian Matryoshka dolls, which fit inside of each other and come in different sizes, we're the downtown venue which can host events which would draw audiences of between 150 and 350 people, and that doesn't exist as such in Cranbrook.
Yes, awesome. Well, that's great. So when do you think, I know that there's a lot of hurdles you still have to cross, when do you think people will be able to come back? When's your target to open up this place to the public again?
Well, again, we're not in a hurry to open up while the pandemic is still ongoing, but our progress seems to be paralleling the pace of the pandemic. And I mean, if all goes well and if there's no, unforeseen hiccups that interrupt our renovation process, we would like to be open sometime in mid-22, if it's possible. I mean, again, like, we'll see. Like, we're definitely doing our best, and we're plugging away at it, and we'll definitely be keeping the Cranbrook community informed as to our progress as the months go by.
Well, I know that myself, as well as all the people of Cranbrook, are really looking forward to get to utilize this great facility again. So,
Well, thank
anyways,
you.
hey, thanks very much for sitting down to chat with me.
Well, thank you, Lon.
And I hope the viewers get to come and check this place out when it opens as well. Before we go, I have one apology to make. I know you've been a strong fan, a musical fan of live music, and quite often I notice on Facebook that you're posting about this band, and I've always been a secret admirer, and I've been a Kiss Army fan since 1974. I know Ferdy's
Hey,
out
you
there.
wanted the best, and you got it. The
Let's-
hottest band in the land.
Yeah, rock and roll all night and party every day. So
who
I just
wouldn't?
wanted to share that with you, Ferdy, because I've been since early 70s. I've been a Kiss fan, and I just wanted to go out and show you my support. I'm not going to be. I'm out of the closet now,
Look
Ferdy.
at that.
I'm
Look
coming.
at that.
That's right.
Every girl's crazy about a sharp-dressed man, eh?
Awesome. Anyways, we'll end it right there. Thanks again, Ferdy. Cheers, man.
Thank
Good
you.
luck and best of luck with all this renovation, and we look forward to seeing it in the future.
You betcha.
All right, cheers.
Thank you.